What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, that guy, Mile High, tuning back in for episode 25 in a very unique setting. I'm sure y'all are already off tops like, what is going on here? But I got to introduce my obviously Eric, but we got Matty Eats actually on the show with us, and we had to come turn up and bless our boy since he was blessing us with such an amazing setting, view.
That's right. I appreciate you coming out.
How y'all doing?
How
y'all doing?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, right? I mean, look at this fucking shit.
Look, all I gotta say is
look at this.
On my way up, I was not ready for the driveway situation. You under-exaggerated how long your driveway was. How many rocks there were.
The only warning I gave was what?
Some potholes and that thing was
dirt road.
And dirt road. It was like, hey man, there's a dirt road and some potholes, and I was like, cool.
Hey,
should I bring? I even asked, will my Impala make it? You were like, well, there's some sedans up here.
I can't even believe. To be
No.
completely honest with you, I can't even believe I'm speaking like this right now. Because last year I wouldn't have even probably drove up this road. So I'm from New York originally, from Manhattan, from the flats as they call it here. But as flat as you can get, and it's very different than up here. So the adjustment that I've kind of like, you know, that I've had to adjust to is something very special, something very different. I appreciate you guys making it up because that is no joke.
Bro, it was. I'm from here, and I was like, oh, I should have brought the truck. I was like, I should have brought the truck. Why did I bring the car? Like, why did we do this? We shouldn't have saved no gas.
Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna be able.
You're in good hands up here, though. Don't worry.
But yeah, man. So I really appreciate you inviting us out and doing the show with us.
I appreciate you.
So with it not being in our traditional setting, obviously we're gonna do this show a little bit different, but. As we always do, we still got to start out with dad jokes.
Oh,
all right. Dad jokes are important because this is how we start off every show and get people laughing and ourselves laughing and break the ice a little bit.
Something don't make you laugh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Let's hear it.
But are you ready or am I going first?
Let's go.
I want to hear something.
Let's do it. What's the difference between a microwave and a woman?
Boy, is this how it always goes? What, you got me? Come on.
Oh, what do you think?
This is gonna get spicy. Come on. Almost as spicy as his bloody.
Look, I got you.
Right.
A man will actually press and pull the microwave's buttons and knobs. Not the woman. That's just
Come on.
We actually intentionally do that with the microwave, though.
Okay, did you hear about the boiled water that died?
Yeah, it evaporated.
It will be missed.
See, I was on the line of it. I didn't know what I was saying.
Simple.
Yeah, I was on the line. Did you hear about the man who got turned into a giant penis?
Nope.
No, tell me.
Yeah, he was a dick about it.
Word. Okay.
Yo.
Well, why was the ghost on Cheaters?
Why was the ghost on Cheaters?
He was with his boo.
He got a new boo.
Oh, he got a
You were close there. Okay.
Almost.
Okay. Come on, hit me.
Ever had sex while camping?
Nope.
I have.
It's intense. It's intense.
Oh boy, it's intense, right?
That was like that side voice just out of nowhere. It's intense.
It's intense. That's great.
Why did the pimp get arrested on Halloween?
Why did the what?
Why did the pimp get arrested on Halloween?
I have no idea.
Tell me.
Because he was on the corner turning Twix. Yeah, buddy. We in there.
That's a great one.
Oh man! All right, I'll let you have that one. That was funny.
Oh, good.
What's the difference between a snow man and a snow woman?
Something about the carrot or something. What?
Snowballs.
Snowball.
Something about that.
Okay. What happened when 19 got in a fight with 20?
I have no idea.
21.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I love this.
Oh,
this
man.
is great. I just like actually listening.
Oh, bro.
This is great.
Look, this is why
It's entertaining, like you said. This is perfect.
One of my homies, Turner One Take, comes on and do the show. He'll never say a joke.
Yeah.
He'll never say a joke. He'll either look at you or he'll laugh. Or he'll oh hell no.
Come on, it's great.
Hell no.
This is perfect.
You got any
But
more?
I don't.
No,
Do you have any
no,
more?
no more.
Oh, you sure?
Yep,
Okay.
that was
All
it.
right. Well, let's get into the regular aspect of this show.
Yeah.
Well, we got Maddie, all right?
Maddie.
And I want you to explain to us, first off, where are you from? You said it earlier, you're from New York, but explain to us like where all of this kind of came about, how you ended up here. You know, give us a brief rundown. Like, we're not going to, you know, sit here and make you do a full interview situation, but let's definitely get to know who you are.
Sure.
And in a later date, we will definitely get a full interview, and we're going to nitpick and pick his brain and ask questions that I don't know to ask yet. Okay? I got to figure out what I need to ask this
We're just meeting, and that's how it goes.
So, but yeah, let us know.
It's all
man.
about good vibes and everything.
Yeah, and you can light up now too. We passed that 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Past the 30.
Everyone light up. So from New York, and last year during the pandemic, obviously a lot of relationships were crushed. You know, had a bad divorce, which I have no problem speaking about. Just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And my friend Ryan here in the house that we're sitting in, this beautiful.
That was the random voice
area.
you heard.
Intense. You know, it was just like, you know, let me get you a plane ticket and come out here, and I did, and it's been a beautiful experience since. It's been a relaxing experience for me, especially coming from such a stressful situation like that.
Yeah, shout out to you too for that, man.
Yeah,
for real.
People need a friend like that. Like
for
that.
real. There's a lot of people that wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, it'd be those little things like that that can literally change somebody's entire life, you know, and trajectory of actually where they're going in life. So that's fire, man. I gotta give you a shout out for that, man. Salute.
Without a doubt. So that's how that happened, but originally from New York, and was living in a little town in New York after the city, after Manhattan, called Peekskill, where I worked a lot of projects. And I moved with my ex-wife over there. We had a bagel business, March of last year, where we decided to make boiled bagels. Actually, no, they were baked bagels, and they did really well. Probably could have opened up a storefront, probably pulling in about $2,800 to $3,500 a week of bagels. You know, and that was just from marketing, basically from my marketing and push and the drive that I had. You know, that ended. But I've always been into marketing, have a clothing brand. I'm a partner in a clothing brand back in New York called Ethic Clothing, where I've met a lot of, you know, entrepreneurs, influencers, and it's how it kind of all started, and how my relationship started with Travis McCoy, one of my clients and best friends of Gym Class Heroes. And yeah, marketing, branding, partnerships, merchandising.
That's my
thing.
That's my thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I've learned more about you in this last, like, just hour sitting in the house, just chatting with you, than I would have, like, ever been able to, like, digest or even get out of your content on, like, Instagram. Like, it's definitely,
that's awesome. And
you definitely don't tell everything that you're doing.
I don't, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm about to say, all I could get out of it for the most part, because he kept asking,
so
what does he do? I was like, well, I know he does view reviews, he does, like, infused stuff, and he works with some dispensaries and shit. I was like, but I'm not 100% sure.
You have to ask, and then I'll tell. And usually, you know, and that's perfect that you just like ask that question. It's like what you do.
Yeah, because I honestly, bro, I really did know.
Because everyone tells their whole story. You know, it's like everyone.
It's a highlight reel.
Yeah. You know,
it's a highlight reel.
It's a highlight reel. It's like, you know, OnlyFans out there. You know? Let's show it off, right?
That's funny. Well, since it is the morning show, I want to pick your brain a little bit.
Sure.
So Mexico. Mexico is finally at a point where they're getting ready to legalize. The president is trying to put it on the ballot because, you know, all the congressional and, you know, Congress people that needed to do what they needed to do did what they needed to do.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about that? Like, are you excited for, you know, the world to kind of start getting involved for the potential, you know, inner or outer country commerce and shit? Import, export stuff.
Always down for legalization. I mean, always down for the acceptance of it, right? Fully, completely.
Facts. Right?
But then you also have to think about now a lot of the black. I mean, whenever you talk about this, you think about black market and how it's going to affect crime and a lot of. Just crime. That's it in general.
I'm glad you're going there. Finish your thought.
That's what I thought off the rip. Right? It's like how that's going to affect that.
I'm glad you brought that up because we had a debate the other day about this, and both Eric and Turner was like, you know, I don't think that it's going to help a whole lot. Like, it's still going to be, the cartels will still be relevant and blah, blah, but I was like, the violence, I think, will change because at the core of every cartel is the business.
Right? Yeah.
They are money driven. They're not violence driven. They're money driven. Right. Violence is just a byproduct of them protecting the money and the assets that they have obtained.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, if you're able to take the business aspect and turn it legal.
Right.
Yeah.
And now give actual salaries and hourlies and
Now we
pay
don't
your
need
taxes.
the violence type stuff.
The
It
violence
doesn't have to happen.
You don't need the violence.
Don't need it.
So that's where I'm
What if
like,
it just translate into the other cannabis companies? Though?
So I'm with you on that.
so that's my point. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
that it's going to definitely help the economy down there and help with the violence and just people being able to just live their lives regularly,
Right.
like
Now that
the way
it's
that we
accepted.
kind of think about
Yeah,
life,
yeah,
because
yeah.
their life, is definitely
Well,
nothing like
now
ours.
that it's accepted, you can kind of translate that over to the legalization over in New York.
Yeah, right.
Right.
And that was going to be my next question.
And
How you feel about that?
love it. Come on.
Come on, I mean,
You
be
can walk
from
down
you,
the
look,
street, right?
look,
That's what I hear.
yeah,
Your
you
boy-
can literally smoke a blunt,
Yeah,
and they
walk-
can't stop you.
Yeah.
Your boy from New York, you know what I mean? Like, how could you not? Right?
Does it make you want to go home?
I'm going back in a few weeks anyway, but I think that it's gonna soften up the mood. It softens up the mood, like, for sure. Like,
Yeah, for
being
sure.
able to walk around the block and not feel like everything is
Super high strung.
Right.
shout out Happy Monkey, big activist group out of New York City. Shout out my friend Ramon, co-founder over there. I was just
All
on his
about
live today,
Hell yeah.
and he also helps out with an underground smoke club called Astor Club, which I'll be visiting for the first time when I go back. But he was just out on the block, he's on 152nd and Riverside, right up in Washington Heights, able to be on the block and like smoke, right? Like not being able, not harassed, right?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
because
that
anyway, anything you can do with tobacco, you can do with cannabis in New
Right.
York.
Crazy.
Literally.
So dope.
they
Like
can't,
wherever
and
you
that's
can
not here.
use-
You can't do
Yeah,
that.
no,
No, you can't walk down the street.
It's you
So
can't.
So I can't. This is going to be out of control. And I used to do this. I
Yeah.
used to live on 27th. I was down in the village. I was down on 27th. Then I was up on 34th, and I was able to walk around and smoke. But now it's accepted. Now you're able.
Yeah.
To, now,
Yeah.
it's literally
You don't get
it
harassed.
is. I'm
Bro,
talking
yeah.
all the
It's so
bros,
crazy,
and
like-
it totally is.
And I think that's the dopest part, because that was one of my things that deterred me from wanting to go to New York, right?
And that's
Because-
what went with me.
100%.
Well, see, because all the people that I
Yeah, for
went
sure.
with, like, we're all
Yeah.
stoners. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Bruh.
I just be hating to like be in situations
Where
where
you'll get pressed,
they
and you will.
really, and I've
You
been
will.
to some like places where it's not fully accepted and done my thing.
Yeah.
But New York is one of those ones where like they really like go out of their way. At least they did.
Right.
You know, like they
Yeah,
would really
yeah.
go out of their way to like press you about something.
They would.
Like,
They would.
So it kind of deterred me from going,
They
but
would.
now it definitely like I want to go.
So
like
now
I
I
would
gotta see it.
hella
Now I gotta experience
I
it.
gotta
You know
go to
what-
That's right.
the
You know
Times
you're going
Square
there.
and shit and smoke some
And
weed
smoke a
on.
joint.
Bro, I
Oh,
just want to
bro.
sit there and be like, oh my god.
And you will, and then, but dude, you'll come with me, and we'll hit Town Square for sure, probably, but yeah, just so you can see it. But
I
there's
just
so
gotta
much.
see it.
but-
Yeah, I know.
but-
I carry the shot ready. I'm
Yeah.
broke, motherfucker,
No,
right?
you'll see
I'm
it.
cheap.
You'll see
I'm
it.
cheap.
You'll see it quick, and we'll be out
There
there.
we
Yeah, I
go.
just
That's
want to
all I
stop,
gotta
get a
do.
picture or two.
You go
That's
down
right.
to Chinatown, go to
Facts.
go to Arthur Avenue in the Bronx, go to Little Italy,
All
go
that.
and
I'm with it.
oh man,
So y'all, look, this is
the
on
food.
camera.
This is, I mean, I'm a
Matt
foodie,
Eats, I'm
that's
holding
it.
you this, man.
Yes,
I'm holding
sir.
this, Matt.
Stones is what
I'm holding you to this, Matt.
It's on wax.
Paper.
Press it.
I'm gonna press you about this now.
And I'm real faded right now off this high grade. Let me tell you.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
high
Yeah, a
grade,
couple
that
shots
syrup.
of it.
That's
Take
syrup.
little shots of it, you know.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that viscosity on it. That's like actual syrup. You can pour that on your pancakes.
Yes, sir. How's the flavor on it? Talk to me.
Ooh. Very nice. Pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
Real nice flavor. And it's the it's more than the flavor. Hey Rod, check
Look,
this
he's
out.
like, here, you
Yeah, you gotta try this.
try this one.
Yep.
Oh, hold on.
Well, I got other flavors for you.
He
You
does.
got blueberry and watermelon,
Yeah.
I think I brought.
Hold on. No. What do you mean it's everywhere?
You didn't quite close the lid all the way.
Oh,
Lick your fingers.
It's that good stuff right there.
Yes, sir.
that's
But-
blueberry.
Which-
But it's the consistency is what I think it's the
Absolutely.
I told you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, right. Out of control. I'm sorry I'm like talking off camera, but
No, that look. This is
all natural,
natural
all
right
organic.
here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Oh, put this on your pick?
I
Bro,
told
like,
you.
legit.
Hey, just
Everything
because
with
you
it.
can have pineapple doesn't mean. I mean, you could. No,
Yo, bring this shit to my house.
they have a pineapple syrup. You put it on the ice cream.
Yes.
All right, real good. High grade. Shout out high grade.
Yeah.
One time.
Hey, we did
All right.
that. Hey.
shout out high grade. Incredible.
Yeah, that's I told you,
How did we
man.
get off topic?
Because that viscosity, bro. That consistency, it messes you up because most syrup, you know, is not. It's more liquidy.
Yeah.
No,
This is real syrup. You know what I'm saying? It's great.
It's New York for sure.
New York.
I'm so down to go back. Can't wait. It's really the culture of food of like for me. So going back to all these restaurants, going back to you know to experience like chefs and relationships I have with brands that I've worked with. You know, I've done collaborations with breweries.
You did about everything.
Yeah.
So okay, here's my
food
question. Then.
collaborations.
Bro.
What's your favorite collaboration so far?
So far, I think it's the beer collaboration with Peekskill Brewery.
Okay.
It was a great trifecta collaboration because we also collaborated with a brewery out of Nyack, New York called Two Villains. We did a sour and a sweet beer. So it was first we're sour, then we're sweet.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
so it was
yeah.
a hopped
Like it.
fruited IPA and then a hopped sour, and then fruited IPA, and it sold out.
The beer culture in New York is huge, isn't it?
It's giant,
Yeah.
And even here too, like this is a good market
it's
too. The
growing,
microbrewery
like,
scene out
absolutely.
here is like
For sure.
Yeah.
crazy.
It's nuts.
crazy what you could do with beer. I mean, and how much of it there is. It's very saturated.
Absolutely.
It's very saturated.
It is, just like the
It really
weed
is though,
market.
because now
It
like
is.
the beers that are being celebrated are like combinations that I would have never thought were possible, or
Right.
even things that you would want
No,
in your beer.
a lot of
Right.
slushes,
Yeah,
they're huge
450,
right now.
Yeah, the
They're
slushes.
huge.
you know,
Oh my
450s,
God.
you know, and Terp Slurper and all. I got all those, and they're great. They're great beers. But I can only have to me personally, I can only have a small amount. I like pilsners. I like a lot of
Actual
light
beer.
beers.
Yeah.
Something that tastes like a beer. I feel
Right.
like when I want
Yeah.
to drink a beer, like
It's
I
gotta taste it.
You're
Gotta
kind
taste
of
the
going
hops
for
and all
the
this. Yeah, yeah,
bitterness and like
For
the
sure.
beer taste.
That's
Like
right.
when you start
Absolutely.
getting into like the world of like almost
right.
like daiquiris and shit and like your mixed drinks,
It's
like
too
that's
sweet. Like
Yeah.
Ryan says, like it'll hurt your teeth almost. You know what I'm saying? It's like candy,
It's
right?
like drinking a mixed drink.
And
It's
I
weird.
think it is kind of like a candy. You know, it's like candy. It's sugar. There's no at that point. I don't think there's any hops in it. I think it's mostly sugar that's fermented. And I listen. Totally respect. I respect everyone's game. I respect what everyone's trying to do. You know, but for me, it's not for me.
There you go.
I'm
Facts.
definitely more into the classics, like a nice German Pilsner, a nice Czech Pilsner. You know,
Yeah,
something like that.
for sure.
So-
All right, I can dig that.
Yeah.
So what's up with this drink that we're
Oh, yeah.
drinking here,
Oh,
man?
yeah.
This is the one thing
yeah.
you
Yeah.
briefly mentioned it, but you didn't really kind of go into this one, and this one's a big one because it's
Yeah.
getting ready to be
It's gonna be
available.
released. Yeah. So this is
Tasty.
So
This is a
let's talk about
mix,
this.
here that we made with a company called Dead Veggies. Shout out Dead
Good.
Veggies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my buddies out in Denver. They have a really, really great hot sauce company. This is their kimchi habanero hot sauce, but everything is kimchi based that they do. So they'll
It's
work
so
with
good.
jellies. They have a jelly, and they have also this hot sauce. And so this is used here in the Bloody Mary mix that we're gonna start bottling out, wholesaling. Over to restaurants and doing brunches in Denver,
Dope.
down,
Yeah.
and back in New York as well. Let me take a dab. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dead
really
Veggies.
good blend.
Shout out to Dead Veggies.
Shout out Dead Veggies. We're gonna be released soon, wholesale. Trying to go restaurant with it.
Yep.
Like brunches style. I have a few accounts that I'm working with in New York that we're gonna try to run with.
Just say this is
It is, and fresh. It really is. I stand behind the product because it's so good.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it really is good.
Yeah.
Tasty. Fresh grated horseradish, really nice peppers, really nice sourced tomatoes, which is the base of it all. And then some of the Dead Veggies sauce, which really hits really good. Kimchi, which is a difference.
Yeah, I'm about to say I just tried that. It's like a mango habanero, right?
Yeah. Well, not
Or,
mango.
no, kimchi
just a kimchi
habanero.
habanero, but
Really good. That'd be
Yeah.
it's like got a nice sweetness to it too to kind of
Okay.
balance out
A
the
little
heat.
kick,
Yeah.
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 But that'd be really good on some hot wings.
On
Ain't gonna
wings.
flex.
Yeah.
Not even gonna flex.
on.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me say. Yeah.
Especially if that was medicated, bro. Oh, the simple
bro.
syrup. Mix that with
Hey,
the
guess
simple.
what? And we're gonna
Mix that with the
get out of
simple.
here, bro.
Like a little,
Oh my god,
a
dog.
little glaze or something.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Like a little glaze
Oh,
or something,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
We gotta make something happen. Medicated wings. Use the simple high grade syrup. Get some of this hot sauce.
Getting the
You ain't gotta
sweetness.
do nothing crazy. Just mix them together.
Isn't that great?
Fire.
It hits. They're in like they have 20 or so
Smacking.
accounts. 20 or
Fire.
so accounts. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Think about
crazy.
yeah. Think about Martha Stewart, man.
Bro,
Hey,
yeah, like,
when she
like
went-
it's crazy.
You know, you gotta think about all
She
these.
took her look like a G, bro. Like,
I forgot about Martha going to prison.
yeah,
Martha
she's certified,
did go do
bro.
her little stint. She
She's
did.
certified.
Certified gangster.
She absolutely did. She's
Oh,
but she had a
man.
TV, and she had a lot more than a TV. She was in federal, but a nice.
Oh yeah, she's in the
a nice
feds,
fat pen, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
she had to
Yeah,
sit
she
down
was
and do
living
some
nice.
She was
time.
not in Rikers, I'll tell you
Nah,
that.
hell nah.
No, she was no
Oh,
tune.
man.
Yeah.
So we got 53-year-old former two-time heavyweight champion Riddick Bowe.
Okay.
He is coming back out of retirement. He's gonna box.
Don't talk to me about boxing. I know nothing about boxing.
You know, look, the only reason
But
I
come
brought
on,
this
fill me
up is really because what is with like
What?
all the old dudes just getting the second win, bro?
Oh,
I think
Look,
Brandon,
who are the others? Cause
Look, Tyson.
Tyson,
Okay,
yeah. Who did he fight? Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, Roy Jones Jr.
oh, and what?
Look,
Holyfield, right?
I think that's coming up.
he's trying.
Mayweather's an older guy, right?
Well,
He's getting older.
He's 40, but I mean,
40 is that's how.
I
old
mean,
for boxing?
you're talking
Tell
like
me.
Tyson's in his
Huh.
50s. Riddick's
Bro, being a boxer,
53.
you're boxing.
Holyfield's like 55. Like,
Crazy.
yes.
It's time to sit down, right?
It's time to just let it go. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's interesting though, right?
He
Yeah.
threw out some names that he's basically on Instagram of people he wants to box.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's why he threw the names
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah,
But then in that whole midst of that, he asked the question of who the fans think he should box. Well, Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield were the two possible contenders that he announced that he wanted to fight. I don't really care to
Me
watch that shit. After watching
Me
the
either.
Tyson and Roy Jones
I'll
fight,
never watch
I was
another
like,
one, bro.
this is
Straight
the
up.
boring shit ever. Did you watch that fight?
No, I watched the Jake Paul thing because I saw. Listen, I'll tell you why. I know it's
I
funny.
didn't even watch it.
Hey,
Hey,
Justin Bieber was there and he was wearing my brand's hat.
So
Out
that's
of
fire.
control.
fire.
Flex.
Okay, fair enough.
Flex.
Flex. I can't say that.
That
You know
was
what I'm saying?
out of
That is a
control.
flex. That's a
That
flex.
was a nuts. That was a nuts
That's a flex.
experience.
All right, that's a flex. I'm with that.
And I
okay.
have no clue what I was watching because I told you I'm not really into boxing. My brother loves a lot of this MMA, a lot of these.
Right.
Right.
It's a big market, huh?
For sure.
Yeah.
I wanted
It's
to make
making
like a gi company. I wanted to start like what they wear.
For sure.
Like 5 or 6 years ago, I wanted to get into like
Like in
that.
like the robes and the costumes and shit.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy as shit though. Because have you seen Deontay Wilder's
It's
costumes?
different every time.
Yeah, he's got some of the
Well,
craziest.
that's not a gi. That's just a regular robe. The gi
gi
is
is
more
what
like
they
for
wear,
the
right?
martial arts.
Oh yeah,
That's the gi.
but
I
still,
don't think they call the robe the gi on
they
boxing.
don't.
No, but like
They
all
don't,
that.
whatever.
But
The whole company would
shit's
encompass
crazy.
the robe.
Because like all of it, fighting attire.
There we go. There we go.
Not that
Fighting
fighting
attire.
attire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's your
But
poison?
word. I guess I agree with you that maybe even though I know nothing about boxing, I'd feel that
There you
like
go.
maybe at a certain age it's time for these guys to sit down.
I'm just saying.
They have a lot of money.
They should sit
Or
down.
They
do
should-
they? That's what
Does
I think
Tyson
too.
have? I
I know
think
Tyson.
No,
I know
Tyson's
Tyson.
good.
He has that. He has that.
He's good now.
Yeah, I
He
know
has that
he's
marijuana. He has that cannabis company.
Yeah, he blew through a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Did he?
Like
a whole
hundreds of
lot.
millions
He was
of
broke
dollars.
after spending
on.
hundreds of millions of dollars. But yeah, he's
Which
good
happens,
now.
yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Yeah, because he's got the
You gotta-
whole marijuana farm.
He does,
little
yeah.
resort
It's like a
thing.
hotel, yeah.
And I want to say he's even got like his own
Is it?
brands
It's
as
like a
well.
ranch or
Yeah, it's a
something?
whole
I love
ranch. He's
that.
like a
Yeah,
resort.
it's a ranch. That's
Yeah,
exactly what it is.
yeah.
I'd
you
love
go
to
do
go
like
there.
a resort situation. And
What a
stay
cool looking
days or
experience.
whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But and then he also has I want to say he's involved in some different cannabis companies,
Oh,
where,
he
like
is.
with products and
Heavy.
shit,
I'm
with
sure.
flour
He
and
is.
different shit like that.
For sure.
And then he just got his nice little check from getting in the ring with
That's
fucking Roy Jones Jr.
Okay.
So you know,
Yeah.
I'm sure
he's
good,
the
but
only.
you're
He was
saying-
that exception. Like, you
And
know what I'm
everyone
saying?
wants to see Mike Tyson fight. Bro.
Yeah.
He could have really beat the shit out of him.
He would.
I think he held back a lot.
he did.
Yeah.
That was a boring fight.
It was.
It was terrible.
Yeah. It was
Like
horrible.
terrible.
Tyson, what was that? Tyson. And-
Tyson and
Yeah, Roy
Roy
Jones
Jones Jr.
Jr.
Yeah. It was terrible. It was not a good fight at
Let me
all.
see.
The fight actually, speaking of one of the Paul brothers, was it Jake Paul who knocked it? No, it was Logan Paul. No,
I
I
don't
don't
know who's
fucking
who.
remember.
Yeah.
Well,
one of
one
the
of these
Logan
two?
Pauls, fucking the one that just fought, one of the brothers that just fought Mayweather. One of them fought Nate Robinson,
And
a basketball
Yeah,
player,
yeah.
and knocked him out.
It was just
So that was a more eventful fight than the Tyson
Some
shit.
action happened.
Yeah, like somebody got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the complete opposite of what we all expected. Everybody wanted the Paul dude to get fucked up.
Absolutely.
And it didn't happen that way.
Not at all.
It was terrible.
It
It was a sad day. It was a sad day.
wasn't a good look.
It was a sad day. Sad day. But yo, we got Oklahoma. A court in Oklahoma, or a judge in Oklahoma, I should say, not a whole court, but just a judge who has actually put a restraining order in place so to stop basically stop companies from being able to come into the state from out of state and start like seed to sell situations, like a metric system,
Yeah.
basically.
like a communist there, like a communist.
Basically,
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
like,
What do
we
you-
don't like so
I'm very
look. So
confused. Okay.
we all have there's a metric system that's in every state that tracks seed to sell. Basically, so you know what I'm saying? So they can keep track of taxes and all the bullshit, the waste, and see
Right.
where you make sure no illegal activities happening. And
I'm sorry.
they're literally stopping a company from bringing in a resource to basically help their economy and their industry.
And
Yeah.
Just the soft, like literally a software that will
Oh.
help them track seed
I
to
see. I
sell.
see.
It's the craziest
What was this
thing.
state again?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Which is crazy because they have like one of the they have the loosest
They're like booming
like
right
medical
now.
laws.
Yeah.
They're like recreational, but
Yeah.
they're fully medical.
Right.
Like you have to have a medical card to have weed.
Yeah.
For sure.
But it's like you could stub your big toe and
Okay.
get a medical card.
Okay. Yeah.
Like literally,
it's really
like
it's that easy.
400,000 medical cards have been given out in Oklahoma.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very new,
So-
like very fresh state, right?
Yeah, I mean they've been doing it for a couple years
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Couple years.
Yeah, because they've got what I want to say. They have like 400 or 500 dispensaries, 600 dispensaries. Like they're moving.
Yeah.
And like I said, like a little over 400,000 people with a
Sure.
license.
Right.
It's like 2/3 of the state.
Yeah.
Like, y'all might as well just open up this
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
and get
absolutely.
rent. Like it makes no sense.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they just don't like. The if you look at their rules, like for what they'll give you a car for, like they'll give it to you for anything.
No shit.
Like most states like took chronic pain off.
Sure.
Unless you can like prove like these like other specific things and like illnesses and whatnot.
Yeah.
Right.
That's still something
Then
down
that's
there.
just
So like
that.
I said, so I got migraines like,
Every day.
My toe hurts.
My back hurts.
I broke my foot like a year ago. Like I got some problems. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So it definitely was. Oh look there, we got some more people.
Oh, yo. This is how it goes right here. Shout out Michael from Birth Chase one time.
Gang.
Yeah.
But yeah, so definitely just something that I just think is super weird to like block a like technology that it's
Yeah.
not even like actual
Yeah.
products or like a company that's coming in to like stop your infrastructure or like stop
To help
thriving businesses,
Yeah.
Totally.
from doing more in the
Right.
state. Like
Absolutely.
it's to some like a resource that could help them.
I don't like any
potentially.
restrictions. So for me, I think that's don't
He's like, I'm that guy. Don't do that, bro.
We'll find a way around
Can I
this shit.
curse now? I can
Oh,
curse
you've
now.
been
Look
able to
where the
curse.
fuck we are. I mean,
He's like, I'm in the woods.
Talking like a real
goddammit.
fucking New Yorker, number one, but in the woods. I mean, dog, there's no restrictions. Don't restrict me.
That's good.
Let me tell you.
Uber Eats order for
Uber Eats for Maddie.
Uber Eats for Maddie.
Yo, shout out Michael from Birth Chase one time.
Hey.
Gang. How you doing, man?
Michael.
How you doing? I'm Jacob.
Jacob,
nice to meet
We're
you.
on camera really quick. Michael's on camera really quick right
Say hi to the
behind you.
camera.
Yo, no, you're good. You're totally good. You're totally good.
Yeah, I'm about to say
but
we're finishing up this episode anyway.
Yes,
so it's
that's
all good.
Tell me one time. Shout out Cheez-Its. I need the sponsorship.
Thanks.
But for real though, I do. I get a lot. Everything else, I need Cheez-Its. I need like a big like Cheez-Its, or I would need like a Cheetos type thing, or anything like that.
Oh, you said you were a snack guy.
Snack guy, Munch
Yeah.
Pack. Shout out Munch Pack. They send these boxes every month, curated snacks from different countries, subscriptions.
Yes, sir.
Love that. Shout out Hemper. They were a client of mine as well. Hemper, you know Hemper.
Yeah.
They do little smoke boxes. I'm a big fan of boxes, like getting like a curated. In all sorts.
Give me a box.
In all sorts, and you know what I mean. My mind goes in all ways. Hey, yo, any type of box fan, like for real, give me
That's so
it.
funny.
But you know what I'm saying, the curation.
Yeah, but speaking of boxes,
Yeah,
kind
I
of
got
run
one.
us down some of these goodies
Yeah,
you got.
let me show you.
Because I'm sure people are looking at this and like, what is all this stuff on the table?
Yeah, I'm
Let
a
us
big,
know what this
yeah,
is.
for sure. Big shout out to Truff. John
Like
Buscemi.
truffle oil?
Yeah, truffle oil, but also they have the hot sauce. Sauce is what they is what,
Okay.
So they'll do a lot of hot sauces. They do pasta sauce. They'll also work with mayo. So I have two mayos here: a spicy mayo and also just a regular. Big fans of them. You know, big supporters of me. And really, really great brand. So I like to shout them out. They also have a truffle oil, really high concentrated black truffle oil.
I like truffle oil.
It's
Yeah.
So good on
Really, really
fries
good.
and chips and
everything.
Super good.
You can put something on. I'll
it's
pretty
gonna be
much
good.
eat it.
Yeah, super good. And then I have
Stuffed mushrooms with truffle oil.
birthdays here, which are super fire. Really, really cool roll up. You know, perfect for your birthday, obviously, or any celebration, right?
Oh.
And just really neat. Just really fucking neat. Has a candle on top, topper. Stuff it, throw it in
Yeah, I
your
think
cake, your donut, whatever.
That
you're
is a
throwing.
super dope application. Like, because I never seen it in the full complete situation. Like I said, I've seen it when someone was smoking it.
Yeah.
And I thought the paper was cool. I was like, oh, you know, that's cool paper, you know. But like to see it in the full application, to
Right
see
here?
like it's actual like birthday candle like situation that you
So-
actually put on the cake.
Yeah, so.
This is fire.
Yeah.
This is fire. This is a dope ass idea.
Yeah,
Any
Mike and
adult
Michael's here.
birthday
He has
situation is
stepped
super
in,
fire.
which is-
If you want to come say hi, you know, you can come say hi.
Yes, sir. Where you come from?
Mike's gonna come say hi.
He's gonna come say hi.
That's right.
Say hi. Mike, come
Mike,
say hi. Come on,
come
Mike.
say hi. Shout out, Mike. Here
Shout
he
out
is.
to Mike. Tell us about the birthday, Jace.
Yeah,
What's going on with
The
this?
birthday, well, typical stoner idea, you know. They're like, what if I could have my joint and cake and smoke it too? So I made the prototypes a couple years back and working on some collaborations and
Yeah.
just my goal is to take any event and make it a higher celebration. Hanukkah, Christmas,
I love
New
that right there.
Year's.
The
Yes,
pun
sir.
intended. All
Yeah,
the puns
love it.
intended.
Love
So
it.
yeah, I could coin the term giftedness, giftable cannabis. The goal
Oh,
is
that's
just
dope.
Say it again.
giftedness.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
try, you
It's
know.
so neat, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's all good, but I appreciate you guys supporting the products and look forward to smoking a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If
for
I,
sure.
if I can say that.
Yeah, this is a cannabis show. So
Oh, perfect.
It's called
Awesome.
the Kush Coughfee Morning Show. You just kind of missed the smoking part. We all sitting here high, and
We'll get to it after.
we'll get
Yeah.
back to that part. You know?
Absolutely, and yeah, I gravitated towards this brand when I came out here, and me being like a brand dude, that means something. So he has a really, really, really neat product.
Oh,
Cheers,
yeah.
bro.
It's
Yeah,
dope.
cheers.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
For sure.
presenting
I mean, a
yourself.
really neat product.
Yeah, we'll have to get you on the show one time because you're down in Denver, right?
I'm in Boulder. I'll
Boulder.
be
Oh, so you're right there. We'll have to get you down.
But
on
yeah,
the show.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, birthdays. And then shout out Pantry, really cool brand, new to white label, which is a really, 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 really cool processing company out here. Obviously, in the name white label, they white label for everything for Wana, Pantry. They work with birthdays as well, and they're really great people. But Pantry is just like a really nice crafted organic company. They have like these keto bites here. And then these are these peach jellies, really, really nice branding, really cool packaging. They're based in California. Chef Mags is a really, really good chef. So
dope.
shout out
Yeah,
Pantry.
yeah.
They hooked me up. And then also Nove from Medically Correct, really, really great brand. Also Incredibles, but I ate all of them. So
Can I see those boxes? Those
Yeah,
are really
Yeah,
cool.
this
I
is-
like
they
the
caught my
packaging.
attention.
it's their,
Right?
new, it's their new brand. It's really great. That's
Yeah, I really like
cappuccino,
the-
and then
like the
this is
packaging.
salted caramel. We love them, right? I mean, they taste so good. They taste just like the Incredible shit.
Dope.
Yeah, this is.
So
dope.
we'll try that, and then shout out my boy BK Broilers from New York.
The caramels. I was
Caramels,
looking at
yeah.
those
These are
earlier.
some vanilla salts. The other ones are all gone. 50 milligrams a piece. That real like hashy like taste, like good shit. Man. All good stuff. These are some brands I really fuck with, and there's a lot more. Shout out.
He's like,
I'm
so
sorry, I'm so
I mean,
stoned right now. You guys got me
I
lit.
could keep going.
Shout out
but
High Grade. Keep this in
I
there.
don't really. That was enough.
Because they got me.
Go
they got
check
me
out
right.
those ones. He's like, I don't ever tell you
That's right.
everything.
Get more next time.
Yeah.
We'll get more out of the real. You'll get more out of
No,
the
we-
real
we
full
do-
interview. But
yeah,
look
we
out.
do the full
In the
interview, for
meantime,
sure.
look out for this mix. It's
Yeah,
gonna be- it's gonna
dope.
be-
Yes.
it's gonna be really
Well, I
good.
really appreciate you, man. You know,
Yeah.
coming, allowing us to come out
Absolutely.
to you.
You're always
and you know, having this little plethora of or smorgasbord, if
There
you
you
will, of products for us to look at. And like I said, I haven't seen some of these products, and even got to try that man, Bloody Mary, bro.
Hey,
Highly recommended.
Highly recommended.
Yeah, super
It's a
tasty.
goodie.
I'm sipping on
So
mine.
as soon,
I love
as, soon
it.
as
I'm
you
so happy you guys
got the
enjoy it,
name
man.
of that, please let me know because I
Absolutely.
gotta know where I can get.
you're
this
getting
on
a little
Ray.
sample. You guys are bringing
So,
home with
but
you,
that is definitely recommended for anybody. So
Yeah.
you'll just pay attention.
Look
Go
out.
follow
Pay
Matty
attention.
Eats on all his platforms.
Appreciate
Where
it.
can they find you other than Instagram?
You can find me on just the website. It's MattyYeaats.
Right.
And then you can inquire any type of business inquiries can come through there, and
Right.
email Matty@mattyeats.com, and just look me up online.
For sure.
We'll
All right,
pop up.
because you go out and do like food reviews and stuff for people too as well, right?
Reviews, and I'll work a lot of restaurant consultation, restaurant menu curations, collaborative products with like brands, and just
Word.
meshing the two.
So yeah, if you guys need to elevate your game a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
You can reach out.
You can reach out. You
Tell
can reach
me.
out. He'll help you. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? Get to that next level.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Hey, I appreciate you guys for real
Appreciate
good
you.
shit. That was a great show.
Yeah. So and you guys, you already know what's good. We appreciate you. Always remember to like, comment, subscribe. Keep doing what you do. Share your favorite parts, your favorite shows, and just continue to encourage the content. You know what I'm saying? Because
That's
without
right.
you guys, this is not possible. Shout out to my dog Eric for
Oh,
coming out
thank-
here,
thank
and taking the ride
Yes, sir.
with me. You know what I'm saying? Without you in the content creation studio,
Appreciate you, bro.
like I always tell you guys, you, Josh, and JD are awesome.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you guys. Matty, again,
Thank
go
you.
follow Matty Eats
Thank
on
you.
all his platforms. If you need any sort of help, or you want to just inquire about something, or you just want him to do some promotion for you,
Whatever you need.
Yo.
just hit him up. You dig what I'm saying? And shout out to all the sponsors that we've had in the past, the present, the future.
Yeah.
Because without you guys,
These guys
it
are
is-
great.
Yeah, about said, without you guys, this is not possible, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So I really appreciate everybody who's involved, and I love you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one, and you have a great goddamn weekend. You dig what I'm saying? Stay high, stay fly. We'll catch you in the next one.
That was good.